good nerves, good energy, and the experience of last year versus knowing that one bad day and it's over. What's your perspective on where this team is now in that regard?
Well, this time of year, you have no choice. You have to come out with a sense of urgency and understanding that anyone in this tournament can have a bad game and go home. So we just try to get our team unprepared so they're not nervous, so they're not worrying about what's going to happen in the game. I feel that as long as we are prepared, there's nothing to be nervous about. So we just try to take the nerves off our players by making sure that they're totally unprepared.
Go ahead, Pat.
Coach, how big an advantage is it for you to have these two guards who know each other so well? And what do you see with them on the court in terms of like telepathy almost, or knowing where each other's going to be? And what does that allow you to do that you wouldn't be able to do?
Well, I think it's huge. Anytime you have experience at any position on the court, you have a pretty good advantage and you feel good about it. And they've been tested. They've been to the finals games. They've had some losses that they probably shouldn't have had. We've won some games that some people thought that we probably wouldn't win. So I think that every situation that can happen on the court, they've been through it. And I think that's what brings experience and confidence is knowing that they've been through every situation. And that's what's most important, that they've seen everything. And, you never know what's going to happen in these tournament games and what you're going to see, and they're prepared for that.
Where do they rank in terms of guard tandems that you've seen?
They're very good. I think they're the best in the country. I think their stats and what they do for our team is remarkable. Without them, we would be in trouble. So I'm never going to downplay how good they are. I think they're two very good point guards. I think we have a very good point guard, very good shooting guard. I think they rank right there among the best.
Go ahead.
Ian Murphy, Coach, does Iowa State do anything to be Prosper concerned at all?
Yeah, they're a very good team, and Bill does a very good job of spreading you out and kind of distorting your zone and trying to take you out of areas that you're normally in. In a zone, they have shooters at every position. Their starting five shoot the three, so it is a challenging game for us. We are a zone team and we're a pressing team, so we have to make sure that we run through the back end of our press and make sure we get out the deep corners to be able to guard the three-point shooting. And they're a very good basketball team, and we respect them a lot and respect what they do. And like I told somebody the other day, I say, any coach has a lifetime contract. It's not because they're so bad; it's because he's pretty good. So they do a great job.
Down here in front.
Vicky Fulkerson from the New London Day in Connecticut. I was wondering what your reaction was getting sent here, like after you just played in the Final Four last year, and then when it came up that you were coming here. Is it disappointing or exciting? Or?
No, my reaction was that we're in the tournament.
Yeah.
I've sat there before, not been in. so for me, it's about playing in the NCAA tournament at this time of year. No reaction, no. We're in. When they called our name and we got to go get ready to play. Anytime you're playing this time of year, you're going to play against a tough team. And if you're not hosting, you're going to be playing on someone's floor. So it really doesn't matter that much.
In the back.
Coach, as you get used to this personnel, can you tell us what you've seen from Emily during the local connection on this team from Utica Notre Dame, junior guard, starting lineup? What can you tell us about Emily?
Same thing Emily has been since she's been coming to our camps. Really good shooter, tough kid, very smart, high IQ kid, and she's a very good player for them. She's a major part in what they do in their offense, and Emily's a good player. Always has been that, and she's that now. It's good to watch your local kid, whether it's on your team or anyone else's team, playing well, and she's doing an excellent job.
Pat.
When obviously it's a different team, but a lot of the same players, how much of an advantage is it for you to have gone through what you went through last year, especially at the start of the tournament? Do you think you'll have an advantage over Iowa State in terms of not having as many butterflies as perhaps they do, knowing what you need to do?
It's tough this time of year because it's a lot of pressure on you, and we all understand one bad game and you go home. So I don't know if there's any advantages. Sometimes not knowing is better than knowing in this tournament. So I don't know how much of an advantage it is to have played deep into the tournament And I think that when you get to this time of year, sometimes being naive is good. You come out there and you play loose and you play free and look up and you won the game. So I don't know if it's a big advantage. I think the only advantage is knowing what to expect in this setting, in media and in travel and in practice times. But after that, when the ball goes up, I don't think it's an advantage at all.
In the back.
I know last year you had talked a lot about having that underdog mentality. Is that the mentality coming into this postseason?
Well, I mean, it's the same drill. You can always come into any season and any tournament, if you're a coach, you have a team that you believe in, probably feeling that you're underseeded unless you're the number one seed overall, or feeling that you've had someone has kind of put you in a spot to where you thought you might have deserved to be in a better spot. So for us, we're so past that at this point. We know we have opportunity. And, you can only seize the opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity, and this is it. So that's our goal, to just try to seize this opportunity right now.
Mike.
Coach Mike Anthony from the Hartford Current. A lot of people in this area are familiar with Desiree Elmore. Just wondering now, with almost a year under her belt, how she's fit into your program. What's it been like for you to work with her? What is the future for her?
That's great. Des is awesome. She has some rough spots during the years. Had some injuries and had two segments to where she was kind of out. But now she's kind of working her way back into it, and Des is going to be a major part of what we do in this program. She was our top recruit coming in this year, and she's really learning how to be a college basketball player, and that's what it's all about. It's about making the transition from high school to college, and she's doing an excellent job, and the future is really, really bright for her.
Anything else for Coach? Go ahead.
Just thinking about the ACC tournament, obviously a little bit of an early exit, and the shooting was a big thing from that game. What did you guys learn from that, and how have you been preparing, going into this?
Well, the thing about I try to tell our kids is it's not about shooting, because it's about our defense, because defense travels. It doesn't make a difference. You can go somewhere and miss shot, but your defense should travel. Wherever you go, you just able to play good defense. That has nothing to do with the rims, nothing to do with anything. That's something to do with your heart, with your energy, and your effort. So for us, we got to win games with our defense. We need to get easier shots by creating offense with our defense, and that's going to be the game. If you can rely on just making shots and executing by the time of year, it's going to be tough because everyone knows your sets. We have 30-some-odd tapes, so do they. So anytime you go out there and you kind of get tricked, that's kind of on you. So we try to take that out of the equation and just hopefully that our athleticism and our energy and our effort can get us over.
Anything else? Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
Yes, thank you.
Just